Hello people, I am Lollipop, and today I will show you where and how to find Alpha Petilil. Then I'll explain how to evolve it into Hisuian Lilligant. And last but not least, I'll compare the sizes between both Alpha and regular Petilil, I hate saying its name, and Lilligant. But before you even think about trying to get it, there is one requirement that must be met. You need to have beaten Frenzied Lilligant Noble in Crimson Mirelands. You can't find any random alphas before that. I normally talk a bit more in the intro, but I'll save all the useful facts for the hunting trip. So let's get right to it. Petilil can only be found in one major area, which is the Crimson Mirelands. So we will travel there first and spawn at Buckbound Camp. We can find our alpha in two locations. The first one is Cotton's Edge Prairie, and the second place is the home of trials. Sometimes the weather condition and time of day matters greatly to the spawn rate. In the case of Petilil, it matters a little bit, but not too much. You can find Alpha Petilil at any weather at any time of day, but during nighttime, both its regular and alpha form does have a decreased spawn rate. Regular Petilil's spawn rate is only around 50 something %, since Ghastly and Haunter has a chance to take some of its spots, while Alpha Petilil has around 1.08 to 1.17%, depending on the weather. It may not look like much, but this is still higher than any of the alphas I've shown in my previous tutorials as of yet. You can still have a higher percentage just by looking for it during daytime, cause then it will have a whopping 1.96% alpha spawn rate. And you have to understand something. It can be found at two different places, and a good bunch of them will spawn. So without counting them and doing all the maths, I'll say you have around a 30% chance on finding an alpha per trip. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. That's not bad at all. However, if you are unsuccessful in finding an alpha after you have checked both spawns, then you need to reset. This is done very easily by going to either camp, then traveling back to Jubilee Village, and finally back to Crimson Mirelands yet again. This will reset all spawns, so you are guaranteed to find entirely new Pokemon. When you found an Alpha Petilil, it is a very good idea to immediately turn off autosave in the settings menu and then save manually. This way you have infinite chances of catching the little green lady if you accidentally knock it out or somehow end up dying. For some reason, this is the location where I found Alpha Petilil the most. At least 3 out of 4 of my alphas were found in this exact location. I don't know if this is entirely random or if they're somehow more likely to appear in this spot if one of them are set to be an alpha. Petilil evolves into Hisuian Lilligant by giving it a Sunstone. Sunstones can be found in several ways. The easiest one is obtained from completing the quest at Home Under the Eaves. This quest can be found at the professor's job board and becomes available after you catch your first Chimecho. Other than this, you can get them from random items laying on the ground during space-time distortions. You can also receive one as random loot from Ursaluna's digging. You can buy them at the trading post where they cost 1000 merit points. And last, you can buy them randomly from Ginzer's special, where they will cost $5,000. I got this video requested by 2 or 3 comments, so that's why I decided to make yet another tutorial. I find it surprisingly relaxing to make these, but not so much that I can keep it going on my normal work days. Yes, I started working again, so I will mostly be making videos during the weekend at the moment. I still have at least 1 or 2 more tutorials planned. So if you found this video helpful and would like some tips on getting even more alphas, I recommend subscribing to my channel. You obviously don't need to. I'm very happy just being able to help others out. All these positive comments that tell me you've succeeded thanks to me really motivate me. So thank you all and take care, guys.